Ally mine, we are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isobel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aylin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
Dastardly? How well she lived 100 years ago. Yeah, that tracks.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Oh?
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aylin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
Okay.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isobel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
So I checked the legendary stick. It apparently gives me ability to cast some spells to get resistance to certain type of damage. So I'm probably gonna go with this because it gives me a freaking chain lightning, which, you know, OP as shit.
Let me introduce myself. I am Rolan, the new ruler of Ramazith's Tower. All deals and sales made under previous ownership will be honored. I hope you enjoy this curated selection of goods for all your magical needs.
Motherfucker has more charisma than he had.
I didn't quite catch that. What did you say? Of course, you're a valued customer.
It's really fine that you can start talking to a fucking illusion.
I knew Leroy can amass knowledge like a dragon with its hoard, but never could I have imagined such wealth. And the tower itself has a cannon.
Cannon?
Sheer power is mind-boggling.
Well, it isn't his tower, it's Ramazith's, who, if I remember correctly, was trying to steal a dryad for his uses, in very fucking huge and creepy quotation marks.
Study and catalogue it. Leroican barely knew his alphabet.
No wonder.
Then share it with the realms. After all, it does little good collecting dust in an old tower. Indeed, I must still figure out its intricacies, but I am close.
That could be useful.
Heard you put that prick, Leroican, in the ground. Good. Only sad I couldn't help. Thank you. For having Roland's back. You just can't stop saving us, can you? I once thought the best we could hope for in Baldur's Gate was a room above the blushing mermaid.
Have you seen this place? It's incredible. And this is our house now.
Seems so, yeah.
I think it goes without saying that you have a room here. Anytime. I'm half afraid to touch anything in case I break it. Which I have done. Twice.
Please just don't explode the tower, Cal. Well, she's bright. Let's go.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
Also
The old
jealous
man
and
wasn't
crazy.
lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
God, no.
Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover.
Who told you to blow yourself up?
Omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
That's such a strong line, holy shit.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Ooh. Shit, my ass is showing because the dress is fucked up.
The summoning channel Mystra has provided is for me alone. No one else is permitted to enter it, no matter how talented a user of the weave they are.
I don't think she should give away anything.
You'd make a fine 3-dragon anti-player, you know?
Whatever that is,
I
Gale.
think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Sure, buddy. Good luck, I guess. Oh shit, I can control
Gale
her?
of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
Maybe I can't control
You
it, just
discovered
do
what
it.
lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite weave.
You can no more control the Karsite weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Fuck gods. Some of them are cool, but most of them are pricks. Like in Greek mythology. Or, you know, any oldish mythology. And
The Karsite weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new divine
that's
power.
why Absolute is growing.
Of course,
as
I
a
couldn't
god.
control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me.
I like the sound of that, but I'm pretty sure Mystra will smite his ass.
Slim to none, I hope. Mystra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. You know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you?
Yeah, let's say... I mean, he doesn't burn villages and kill people. He's curious, and that's really my shtick.
Gods! It's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
I'm still not sure if I don't want to be a god. You know, being boss spawn and whatnot.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
Far from me to judge Gale for playing coy with Mystra. But I will not be cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think.
This crown seems too powerful and dangerous an object for mere mortals
Oh,
to
fuck
possess.
off.
Too dangerous even for Mystra. But I would sooner trust it with a god than with Gale.
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Karsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course.
Graffiti. It almost looks like it was done in my hand. Did I do this?
It would seem so.
That graffiti from before. I never thought I'd see it again. Well, I think I was the one who did it.
Oh.
I can recognize my own handwriting. How long ago was this? Years? All the time I spent training, hidden away from the world. I think think I must have wanted to leave my mark somewhere. Just to prove I existed. Even to myself.
Kind of concerning, it's called messenger rat.
There's creeps in cloaks creeping around down in the sewers.
And that's all? No.
That's not really news, I suppose. There's always creeps in cloaks.
Yeah, it's the sewers in Baldur's Gate.
Pardon my singing. That lullaby's been stuck in my head since... funny. I can't recall.
Wait, you want to tell me that there is graffiti made by Shadowheart and suddenly a person that doesn't remember shit? Yeah, I assume that this is where the thing is, the Shard headquarters.
Odd, isn't it? Oh, my parents never sang me lullabies, yet I've got one wormed in my mind. Clear as day.
Creepy.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior council member. But right now he's without care, entranced by a tree.
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvellous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed. Halsin. Is he of the Feybergs, the candelabra makers? Perhaps it was Hagrin. Wonderful craftspeople, but truly terrible deal makers. Oh, just tired, I suppose. It's been quite a long day. Or at least I think it has. You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you? I am very pleased to meet your acquaintance. And you are?
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a dick. Maybe on some other run. Oh wait, I don't need that.
The man's mind is a stream of fragmented thoughts, each brushed away by another before it can take purchase.
Marvellous day. Not a care in the world. Moira would have loved this garden. Wait, who's she? Moira? Yes. No. I don't know. I think I remember a face, smiling, young, then older, then ill, then... No, I don't think so. You must be mistaken, friend. I don't know anyone by that name.
Let me guess, had a wife died from illness or disease. I mean, the same thing. I'm tired. And probably went to Sharites to lose the memory of it, because Lady of Lost or something.
Well, I remember I was sad, but in truth, I'm not quite sure what caused it. I'm not even sure I know what sad is anymore.
Yeah, that's not nice.
When I came from that building over there, they were very nice to me, seemed very helpful. Although, for the life of me, I can't recall what I was doing there in the first place.
Creepy as fuck. Jesus, I hate Shar. I know I've been, like, shitting on her entire time, but I don't like Shar.
There must be, you would think. You know, I can swear there is someone, but their name escapes me. Hells, even their face escapes me. A figment of my imagination, perhaps. Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case.
Fucking with memories is evil, man. Like, I get telling casting Modify Memory on a guard to never remember you were sneaking somewhere or whatever, but this is a bit too much. And of course the NPC is called Grief Guard and has Radiant Retort that I remember from every Justiciar in Gauntlet of Shar. Yeah. Whoa. Well.
Welcome. The House of Grief lies just within. We are here to help.
Yeah, creepy.
Please, do not delay. Contentment is within your grasp. Just step inside with an open mind.
At least the Loth or, I don't know, devils or whatever are kind of like direct about the fact that they're fucking evil and they want power. But Shar uses this fucked up underhanded tactics. Just feeding on fucking misery.
Welcome, friend. Your burdens are soon to be made as light as a feather. Trust me. Take your time. Look around. Only you can decide when it is time for healing.